Today, your angel's message arrives to bring clarity amidst the turmoil. I know. There's a heavy feeling inside, trapped energy, an anguish that won't let you be at peace. It seems like that person, yes, that one who doesn't leave your thoughts, has disappeared, no longer communicates as before. You feel the silence like a scream, don't you? Perhaps it's the pain of a separation, a painful distancing, a misunderstanding that created an invisible barrier. But know one thing, while you question yourself, there's someone on the other side, as lost as you. This person tried to move on, tried to forget, but their heart insists. And that's exactly why you are here. This person can't get you out of their head. It's like something is constantly hammering in their mind, a feeling of failure that stays there, persistent, poking. And do you know what's more curious? Maybe they haven't even really tried, as they should have. The connection that could have happened simply didn't materialize, and the reason is clear: something genuine, true, was missing. It could be that they approached in a disguised way, with a game that seemed strategic, but that only contributed to further distancing the two of you. And this attempt to get closer, to gain space in your life, ended up failing because it was loaded with a strange energy, without transparency. There is something in this way of acting that sounds forced, that gives the sensation that the effort wasn't authentic. It's as if they had used tricks, thinking they would be smart enough to enter your life without raising suspicions. But the plan, contrary to what was expected, simply didn't work out. They didn't count on the fact that you would notice the lack of truth in that movement. It is clear that this person did not truly give themselves. They did not do it with all their heart. And perhaps it is exactly for this reason that this connection never materialized as it could have. Now see, this same person is trying to get close again, and the feeling is that, despite the attempt, the essence of the behavior has not changed much. It is still noticeable that he continues with a way full of tricks, a certain cunning that makes it seem like something more authentic, more genuine in intentions is lacking. The impression that remains is that he is insisting on an approach that, again, does not seem genuine. The same story as always, a game of trying, pretending, manipulating, as if hoping you wouldn't notice. He seems to be scheming something behind the scenes, a calculated move, an attempt to approach in a way that is more staging than honesty. You can feel a strange energy, somewhat disguised, that seems to want to start a conversation based on intentions that sound, at the very least, suspicious. It seems that everything is very well thought out, as if there were a script behind it, a plan mounted in the smallest details. This person, in some way, wants to connect, wants to express themselves, but at the same time deals with a deep fear. There is an internal conflict that can almost be felt from afar, an insecurity that feeds on the fear of failing, of exposing oneself, of seeing the ego hurt. What is more curious is that, looking to the past, it is clear that there was true affection, a deep feeling of fondness. But along with that, there also existed a tendency to self-sabotage. It is as if there were a destructive energy at play, something that makes this person always end up ruining everything, even when the desire to get it right is genuine. It seems that he cannot avoid falling into the same trap, repeating the same pattern that inevitably leads to failure in building something real, something that is, in fact, lasting. This person, in moments of happiness, seems to have a propensity to ruin everything, sabotaging situations and potentially harming relationships. There was a moment when this person ceased all communication with you, perhaps ending contact abruptly and unexpectedly. And yet, they can't stop thinking about you, showing an inability to overcome the feelings they still harbor. You find yourself dealing with someone deeply embittered, someone who carries the weight of believing they lost a truly wonderful opportunity. Things seem to be going exceptionally well between the two of you, flowing in a rarely found harmony, but somehow, everything was ruined by this person. Perhaps it was an argument that they provoked or a thoughtless action that sabotaged the stability and growth of the relationship. This behavior may have arisen from a moment of impulse or unresolved insecurity, leading to actions that they now, probably, deeply regret. This separation not only left marks on the relationship, but also generated deep reflection on what could have been. The regret and bitterness that this person feels are symptoms of a late recognition that something precious was lost due to ill-considered decisions and self-destructive behaviors. You are facing a deeply intriguing energy that reveals a remarkable complexity. It is evident that something was disordered, but the agent of this confusion also seems profoundly passionate about you. This person has a burning desire to repair the damage caused, motivated by intense feelings that, paradoxically, cause them great discomfort. There is a palpable internal conflict, a struggle between the love they feel and the pain that this same love provokes. Moreover, this situation is permeated by a sense of false happiness. This person may be presenting a facade of contentment, acting as if everything is under control when, in reality, they are far from overcoming it. This behavior is a mask, an attempt to conceal the true emotional turmoil they are living internally. They feel an almost irresistible urge to reverse the course of things, to correct the mistakes made. There is also an underlying energy of obligation and regret. This person feels they owe you a sincere apology or somehow wants to make amends. There is an urgent need to explain themselves, to open their heart and reveal the true motivations behind their actions, in the hope that such transparency might restore lost trust and perhaps pave the way to reconciliation. You exert an overwhelming influence over this person, such that the emotions triggered by your presence are intense and at times irresistible. It's as if each interaction with you releases a torrent of feelings that they find difficult to control or fully understand. They are fully aware of the power you have over their emotions, and while they recognize this dynamic, they feel powerless to alter the course of things, as if they are too involved to simply walk away. There is a palpable energy that reveals your high intelligence and an all-or-nothing mentality that you seem to carry. This characteristic suggests that you not only face situations head-on, but also approach challenges and relationships with an intensity that few can sustain or understand. For them, this is both fascinating and intimidating, adding to the complexity of the feelings they harbor for you. Your presence, combined with your determined and deep approach to matters of the heart and mind, makes them see you not just as an impactful figure, but almost as an enigma to be solved. This adds an extra layer of admiration and perhaps an inevitable fear, as facing someone so determined and insightful can be both inspiring and challenging. The perception that they are facing someone who does not settle for halfway measures but seeks completeness in all aspects of life places this person in a position of vulnerability, where fascination and fear go hand in hand. They are involved in a deep emotional dilemma, where admiration for your intellectual and emotional intensity irresistibly draws them to you, even when the magnitude of these emotions hurts them. This person, although emotionally involved, was not ready to fully commit. Internally, they did not feel prepared to take on such a serious commitment, dominated by doubts and the fear of becoming deeply attached to someone. Their reluctance to settle down stemmed from a desire to keep their options open, enjoying the freedom to maintain simultaneous relationships or simply not wanting to feel cornered into a single choice. The idea of control was something he viscerally rejected. He did not like feeling controlled or limited by external expectations. There was a clear energy suggesting that he feared overcommitting and, consequently, feeling trapped. This perception was intrinsically linked to his emotions and heart, manifesting as a palpable hesitation when it came to total commitment. Curiously, it seems he chose to get involved with someone he perceived as more insecure and naive, deliberately because he believed such a person wouldn't challenge or confront him significantly. However, he knew that with you, the situation would be different. You would not let him get away unpunished for his actions or words. There is an underlying respect for you, and it is evident that he harbors love, but it is also clear that his behaviors can be highly toxic. There is a prediction that he will try to communicate with you again, but it is important that you do not expect sincerity in this attempt to reconnect. Be aware that his words may not reflect his true intentions or feelings. You have noticed this before, thanks to your ability to discern and see beyond appearances. Your intuition has always allowed you to see through facades and situations, giving you a rare clarity amid the complexity of human relationships. Moreover, he might attempt to adopt a spiritual approach in his reconciliation attempts, acting as if he has undergone significant personal evolution and changed his ways. However, caution is needed, as his words might not reflect genuine sincerity. He will try to control the narrative and, quite calculatedly, provoke a conversation with you. This person can use charm as a strategic tool to achieve their goals, attempting to evoke your compassion so that you feel sorry for him. However, you are already aware of these tactics and can see through them and the energy he projects. So good luck to him in trying to deceive you. You already have enough discernment to recognize the authenticity of others' intentions and will not be easily fooled by performances or false displays of change. This behavior stems from the fact that he feels he can't surpass you. He constantly thinks about you and is stuck in the idea that maybe you won't react well to his attempts to reconnect. Deep down, he knows that his past actions may have left wounds or resentments that are not easily forgotten or forgiven. He may approach you with a fabricated story, part of a carefully crafted plan, intended to capture your attention and provoke a conversation. This narrative, though appealing, will not correspond to the truth, and he may even involve people close to you to spread this lie and ease his access. Thus, once again, his actions are based on falsehoods. Wish good luck to this person trying to re-enter your life using a supposedly spiritual approach. He will present himself as someone who has evolved and changed, but in reality, he will be lying. You can already see through the masks he tries to wear and the energy he projects, thanks to your sharp intuition. This individual has a well-defined plan. He wants a new chance with you because he believes he can't overcome your absence. However, your intuition will alert you to his true intentions, so when he speaks to you, be aware that his words will be rooted in falsehoods. This person doesn't love with the heart, but with the mind, revealing a very calculated and defensive approach to love. He ignores the calls of the heart, which is completely closed and blocked, acting only from a cold, logical reasoning. This is the energy of someone who, although tries to deny it, has not gotten over you and constantly thinks about you. There is also a force pushing him to speak with you, an intuition trying to guide him to this action, but he resists, fearing failure. Despite this resistance, the moment will come when he will try to communicate with you. His intuition has been insisting for a long time that he do this, but so far he has ignored these impulses. Now the decision is in your hands, facing a situation that reveals itself to be quite toxic, and the truth is that, like it or not, you no longer have the patience to dedicate your energy and attention to people who cannot offer you honesty. You are in another moment of your life, following your own path, and your interest in this type of relationship is practically non-existent. You ask the universe that this person finds their own path, away from yours, and that he be happy, but distant from you in every way. Wish him all the best and go with God while you move forward, free from ties that do not serve your growth or well-being. After so much time, after accumulating a variety of experiences and exploring different ways of loving, you have reached a profound and transformative conclusion. It is not viable to give yourself to any relationship just because someone shows interest in you. Even when you find yourself alone, it is essential that you preserve your dreams and respect your own desires. Past experiences have taught you that falsehoods and lies are exhausting, leading you to a state of emotional fatigue that only reinforces the desire to definitively close this door to superficial relationships, patiently awaiting for the universe and God to orchestrate the meeting with someone truly compatible and ideal for you. This decision is not the result of a mere whim, but of profound self-awareness and a clear understanding of what you truly deserve in life. Now more than ever, you not only feel but have the absolute certainty that you deserve someone aligned with your values, dreams, and expectations. You seek an authentic connection, a partnership that transcends superficial attraction games and is rooted in genuine mutual understanding and respect. In this new chapter of your life, you are determined to await the arrival of a relationship that brings true meaning and joy. The wisdom gained over the years has provided you with clarity to discern what is fleeting from what has the potential to last. Now you understand that true love is not about a frantic search but a serene encounter that arises when least expected, yet when you are most prepared. So with an open heart and a clear mind, you are ready to receive the love that you truly deserve, a love that not only promises but fulfills, a love that not only dreams but achieves. This marks an era of greater self-esteem and self-confidence, where every decision made is aligned with a deep sense of worthiness and expectation for the future. Allow these words to penetrate your spirit and resonate deeply within your being. The universe wants the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, regardless of your choice. Affirm, I believe in everything that God has told me and accept His will in my life. To claim this message and the blessings contained in it, share your reflections in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the next messages. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Stay tuned for the next important message that awaits you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.